friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll share with you some DIY Christmas bells. Alrighty, first one will be faux antique brass bells. I really like this style, so I decided I'm gonna make some of my own. These are the leftovers of a cardboard tube, very sturdy, that I had from some packaging. I actually have two the same size and one smaller. Now, if you don't have something like this, you can certainly use leftover roll of toilet paper or paper towel or anything like that. Also, I have two of these balls, kids balls, that I'm gonna cut in half. If you don't have any of this, you can certainly use Easter eggs. I didn't have any that fit perfectly into my cardboard, so you can really find something in the house that is oval shape. So since, as you can see, this one was also a little bit bigger, I am going to use this tape from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of like a paper tape. I don't even know what is it called actually, and I'm going to put it around the rim of this half ball. So this particular ball is plastic one. The other one that I had was is a foam, but like I said, you can use anything that you have. These are great, the plastic ones, because they don't add any additional weight, and Easter egg would be perfect too. So I am, like I said, going around the perimeter to get the thickness on the bottom to be able to fit it perfectly into the tube. And as you can see over here, now it's fitting snug. And I'm going to just push it, and when I'm completely done and happy the way it fits, I'm going to be using hot glue to secure it in a place, and actually it's going to create that additional texture, almost like it was a welded metal. You see me over here just going around and left it to dry. After I was done with this part, I'm going to do exactly the same thing on a bottom rim of the packing tube. But before that, I am adding more of this tape, pieces of tape all around the top portion of this ball, just because it is slick and I don't think it would really look good. I needed to add some texture, and I really like how it turned out. You don't have to do that, of course. This is really customizable. And now I'm doing what I said, adding a hot glue on the bottom just to create that additional layer like the real antique bells have. After that, I'm using this Rust-Oleum black paint. It is actually suitable for plastic as well, so I'm going to be spraying that too. After that, I am going on to these bigger cardboard pieces, cardboard tubes, and these foam balls. And then just the packing tape was, or just this paper tape was not enough, so I had to add some of this rope, 2 rows of the rope, and that will actually do the trick to be able to fit snugly. So now that I am done, you can see over here it fits perfectly, and I'm doing the same thing I did with the other ones. I'm adding a hot glue to secure it in place and also to add that additional detail. After that, all 3 will be painted, and this is how they look like after they were spray painted. Alrighty, now I am using 3 different folk art colors. I believe they're folk art. It's metallic, then antique bronze, and I don't know what the third one exactly is, but really you can use anything that you want. Mostly people use gold or anything like that, especially if you have antique gold. And I just dabbed it with the sponge brush, leaving that very nice kind of texture on it, and I mixed the colors just until I was completely happy the way it looks like. Now I'm using this rope that is a little bit thinner than nautical rope, actually a lot thinner than nautical rope I had on hand. You can really use what you have. First I wanted to create just a loop, and I tied a knot on the bottom. I didn't like the way it looks like, so I untied that, and I created a loop with the rope, secured it with a hot glue, as you can see me over here, and then I wrapped it another piece of a rope that I kind of tangled a little bit. Those strands, there's three or four strands, and I tangled them, and then I wrapped it 2 times around the loop, and then I cut off the excess, of course securing it, and now I'm just poking a hole right on the top of this bell, and then I'm gonna push this new created hoop, securing it with the hot glue. When I pushed it the way I wanted, then I added more hot glue around it, and then I attached it up with a paint. And that's it for this project. After all three are done, this is how they look like. And since I don't have a Christmas tree out now or a garland, I just wanted to show you how it will look like just on different places in the house. I am in love with this. I'm going to definitely save them for the Christmas time. Tell me what you think about this one. This video is part of the Christmas in July collaboration with my dear friends. This is type of a collaboration that we meet up often, usually monthly, with the host Liyana over at Liyana DIY. And we have a guest host every single month. This month is Tracy over at Country Charm by Tracy. I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and check out the description box for the playlist to see what everybody else created and what kind of ideas they can give you. Alrighty, the second one will be black rustic Christmas bells. For this, I'm going to be using this plastic set of champagne glasses from the Dollar Tree. There's different kinds of glasses in a Dollar Tree. I used this one that is very, very simple. And I'm going to use only the bottom portion of it. And as you can see over here, bottom portion has this longer stem. So I wanted to create a smaller one. So I kind of like try to score it with the scissors and use a glue gun to kind of help to break it. It didn't work the best. If you have the heat knife, that will be the best. But I mean, at the end, it worked out. It popped off. It wasn't perfect, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be covered up anyway. Now that all three are cut off, I'm going to be using the same jute cord that I used in an earlier project, and I'm going to wrap it all around that little piece of stem that I left on this glass. And I will secure it, of course, at the beginning and at the end with the hot glue. After I'm done with this, this is how it looks like. I'm going to use another piece of this cord. I'm going to create a loop and push it through the opening because I wanted to see how far I want the loop to go. And then I will just create a knot right there and then push it from the bottom towards up. You will see what I'm talking about. There you go. After I'm done with this, I will secure everything with the hot glue to keep it in place. After that, I covered up that portion with the few strands of the same jute rope. Okay, after everything was secured and dried, I went ahead and created several knots on the bottom, or actually, I think it was one knot, yeah, on the bottom of this rope, on the bottom of the bell, and cut off the excess. After that, I taped the top portion, so the jute portion, so I can spray paint these bells. I just used the same spray paint, Rust-Oleum, that I used in a previous project, and after they were painted, this is how they look like. I wanted to leave them as they are. I love how they look like. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Everything that we create on our channel is budget friendly. And if something like that interests you, please stick around, subscribe, click on notification bell on. We would love to have you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, please introduce yourself. We would love to get to know you. For all of you that are returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for being here and for all your support. Okay, for third one, I have oversized faux brass Christmas bells. I saw these clochets, plastic clochets at a dollar store, and as soon as I saw them, that was my main idea to create bells, oversized bells. Now, let me tell you right now, they're perfect, except they're very flimsy. So if you have in your dollar store plant pots, actually, for the plants, they're sturdier and thicker plastic. Definitely use those instead of this. But since I had these on hand, I went ahead and continued with it. So I decided to cut off this portion. Even though it looks more like a bell with it, I didn't like it, so I cut that off. But this is very, you know, personalized. You can choose to leave it or not. After that, I took the tag off with the heat gun, and you can see what happened. I knew I would have to be very careful, but still it melts super, super quick. But either way, I like it. It's gonna look like old banged up bells. After that, I am using the same Rust-Oleum black paint to spray paint to paint these. After they were all painted, I am taking them inside, and I'm going to be using all three metallic paints that I used earlier. And you can see over here how flimsy they are. So I will definitely recommend using, plant pots that you can find at the dollar store or anywhere else. So now you can see these three and that I'm using over here. I'm going to write down in the description box which exactly are those. And same like in the first project, I'm just dabbing with the sponge and alternating colors until I am happy the way it looks like. That's pretty much it. That's for this project as far as, achieving this color. I love how the color turned out. I love how big they are. It's just the material wasn't the perfect. Okay, now I'm using the same jute cord that I used earlier. I love that there is that little those two little holes over there. So now I just am looping two strands, and I'm just gonna push the ends through the loop, as you can see over here. That was super easy. And then I'm gonna take another strand of this jute rope, and I will, it's gonna be hard to show it, but I will just loop it through the jute underneath, if that makes sense, and I will just create a knot. It was very hard to show, but there it is. And then I will tie several knots to create a very big knot on the bottom, and that's gonna be it really for this project. I attached both of these bells together, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. There it is. It looks beautiful, but like I said, I recommend not to use this product. I also going to show you two of these bells that I created a long time ago. I'm going to link those videos in the description box if you want to recreate these. Now tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about all these ideas? Would you try any of these? Which one was your favorite? Please don't forget to check out the description box for the playlist and to see what everybody else that participated in this collab created. You will get some great ideas. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys!